The benefit of converting map information into the vertex color channel is so you can paint directly on the surface of the model. Let's say that we want to colorize the teapot handle here. It's not possible to do that with the gradient because we need the gradient to perform this nice color interpolation across the entire teapot. But I'm talking specifically about the handle now. Let me zoom in there. I want to colorize that handle. Go to the Modify panel and observe that there's a new modifier here that was automatically assigned with the Vertex Color utility. Vertex Paint has its own toolbar over here. I'll move that over. The color that you're painting with is set right here. I'll make that bright red. Now, you can set the brush size here. I've set it to 1 inch. There are advanced brush options in here that allow you to customize the way that the brush operates. And this is pretty advanced. It can even handle a pressure-sensitive tablet if you really get into this feature. I'm not going to change anything there. I'll use the brush tool and come over here and drag, and I'm painting directly on the vertices now. I'll go around and paint that just by dragging. If you make a mistake, you can use the eraser, and that will return the surface to its original vertex colors. Let me go back and paint that again. Okay, if you make a mistake like here, maybe the color is bleeding down into this area a little too much, you can either erase it or blur that area. What that does is it blends the colors together. You can do that specifically with the blur brush, or you can do it globally if you click Blur All, and that will blend all the colors together. Now, let's say that at this point I want to make that handle a bit darker. One way you can do that is by using a second Vertex Paint modifier. Click on New Layer, and that's going to add a new modifier. Again, I'm working on the Vertex Color channel. You'll see the second modifier appear over here. And we have blending modes like we do in Photoshop right here. I'll choose Multiply as the blend mode, and I'll paint with black. Again, I'll use the paintbrush and paint directly on the handle once again to get some color on there. Now, because these exist in the form of layers or additional modifiers, if you will, you can use the blend mode and the opacity to control how much that layer is contributing to the overall effect. Now I'm going to turn down the opacity to 40% so that it's not all black, it's just darkening that bright red color a bit.